Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee, and our next guest is the president of InQmatic. InQmatic, and he's here to speak about the work that he is doing to help small business owners get through a recession. So please welcome to the show, Marcelo Rodriguez. Marcelo, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and share with you all the resources and experience we have with working with small business owners.
Yeah, how long have you been doing it?
I came to this country 20 years ago, and I started my business out of necessity first
Yeah.
because of I wasn't able to work for my visa at the beginning. But
Uh-huh.
then I started the business, and then with the business, I was able to fix everything else with my visa, and then I started working with bigger companies trying to connect to the Hispanic market, and that led to the business that we're in, which is helping a small business because we know exactly what they are going through,
Yeah.
especially when they are foreign-born business owners.
So InQmatic, how did you come up with the name? How did you start the company?
The We were doing a lot of events
Uh-huh.
on the consulates after doing marketing company that we did a lot of Hispanic marketing. We did now I can talk about it. In that time I couldn't, but we did a lot of marketing for Bloomberg, the Spanish aspect. We did marketing for Nokia in that time. We did
Ah,
marketing for the state, New York State. So we did a lot of big campaigns, but we were behind the bigger names of the when it came to the Hispanic market.
yeah.
So after working that, we looking at the community, we found out that the biggest problem we have is financing for small businesses, especially for businesses who were not the owners were not born here, so we don't have a business credit. We don't have a history. We're invisible, kind of in the financial aspect. So that's where we start to put all resources to help them understand and connect to the financial market in the U.S.
Yeah. And what are some of the services that you offer?
Mainly is connecting to capital, connecting to money. In the U.S. is a huge market of capital. You can get money from banks, from community banks to online websites to private investors. So it's a
Yeah.
huge market, and it can get very complicated, time consuming. So our job is a broker that puts together your position. Based on your position, we can get you access to different capital and help you grow in the process.
Now, this is money that you have to give back, or is it some sort of stipend or
There are
some sort of
many.
grant?
There are many ways that you can get access for your businesses. Of course, the first one is debt, loans, but then you can also get grants. New York State has a lot of grants right now. After the pandemic, there were a lot of grants for small businesses.
Yeah,
Problem is that businesses, they don't know that they
that they're
exist.
there. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. They don't know that they're there, but your organization can dig it out and say, "Hey, we have access. We can
Exactly.
if you had it, we can point you in the right direction."
Exactly. With the data that we work, we do a lot of research to the client, and we find ways that based on their location, if they're in, let's say, if they're in New York and they are a minority, and if they are women, then there are certain grants to start to expand to help a certain business. And it depends on if they have employees, if they are in a specific industry. There are so many grants
Yeah,
and help for small businesses. Same thing. The problem is that it's so much information out there that there is not enough time to go over it while you
yeah.
run your business.
And of course, in the beginning, we spoke about you helping organizations and businesses get out of recessions. What are some of the tools that you use to help businesses? Because That's one of the main things, or that
Yeah,
businesses are afraid of a recession. How's it going to affect my business? How can you
yeah.
help them do it?
I think we are all listening to these news about recession looming, coming, big recessions. But at the same time, recessions have been with us for as long as you can remember.
Yeah,
In all the history of business, you have a recession. It's a state of the economy, and the main thing of a recession is economy, is money. So the first thing that a recession affects is the generation of cash flow, the money.
hmm,
So one of the best things that we need to do is, first of all, be prepared. Is nothing you can do about it. You cannot stop a recession, but you can manage a recession in your business, and you can be prepared. It's the same thing that happened with the pandemic, with COVID. A lot of the problems were we were not prepared, and now
yeah,
we can get the same knowledge that happened before the pandemic, before a crisis, and do it right now. The first thing is to be prepared on the money aspect. Unfortunately, small business owners, um, because we don't have a lot of time to do many things, we neglect one of the most important aspects, which is the money. Money in, money out. Where is your exact expense? And small business owners, sometimes they don't have an advisor, they don't have a business advisor that can help them. Okay, this is exactly where you are. So be prepared is the first thing. Where is your
yeah,
money going? Where is your money getting? How you're getting the money? The second thing is reduce costs. Once you know where you are, then cut costs, and not necessarily certain costs. Sometimes when you think about a business, a lot of people, what they do first is, let's cut marketing. And sometimes that's a big problem because and that was a Harvard article that showed that businesses who didn't cut marketing and even increase the marketing were the ones who waved the pandemics and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
past,
But
because it's
that
not.
is one of the first things that they do. Let's go to
Yeah,
marketing. Let me see. We
and
can
that's the
help save a
and
lot of money with that. But
exactly.
what are some of the who are some of the businesses that, for some businesses, fail, and then some businesses thrive during a recession?
Well, the ones that are prepared, mostly the ones that are prepared, and of
Yeah.
course there are certain industries. The industries, as put it in the mind of a consumer,
Uh-huh.
you are gonna layoffs are coming, and you've seen a lot of news about Amazon, the big companies closing. So that means a lot of layoffs. That means less money to consume. So the first thing consumers do is to start cutting non-essential services, and some of the businesses that are mostly that that get that are worst in a recession are the ones which are not um, essential services. The
Hmm.
ones that as essential services, well, they do well in a recession, and they do well in the crisis. However, in general, what the business that can thrive on a recession are the ones who can manage. First of all, they are prepared. They manage. They have money to sustain while other businesses fail. They can improve, because if you're the one cutting, if everyone else is cutting on marketing, and you have the working capital to do more marketing, you are the voice in the industry while other people are failing.
Yeah.
And if you adapt to the technology, because what happened with the, again, coming back to COVID, a lot of people were, the businesses were not prepared. The businesses didn't adapt to everyone now asking everything through the internet, using their telephones, ordering online. But companies didn't adapt. Still, right now, many companies did not adapt to buying online, to ordering online, to credit card, and they didn't adapt to it. So they are having a lot of trouble um, during the
Yeah.
crisis or recession.
Miguel, Marcelo, tell us, do you have anything coming up? Because you're going to wrap me in about 30 seconds. Do you have anything coming up? And give me a website or social media that the people can latch on to.
Sure, I'm writing right now the website and social media.
Okay. But it's a great thing that you're doing. You know, people want to know where to take their business, how to get it to the next level, especially in times of times that are uncomfortable for businesses and entrepreneurs.
We have InQmatic.com. You have information on how to grow, how to start, and how to manage your business. And social media, you can get us on InQmatic.com. We have many many events on businesses. We have a lot of initiatives with the consulates too, with the many consulates in New York City. And you can get all the information on the events and initiatives that we're doing to help small business owners.
Marcelo, thank you so much. Marcelo Rodriguez.
Thank you very much.
InQmatic. He's the president. Go to InQmatic.com. InQmatic.com. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being here.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
talk to you again soon. We'll take a quick break right here. We'll come back with more Open next.